that, welcome to another edition of Shades of Us. Today, I want to talk about something I have titled The Curse of Womanhood. I would have to start this by taking you all the way back to February 10, 2000. That's the year 2000. I woke up, I don't know whether it was in the morning or in the afternoon, whatever time it was. But what I know is that I woke up with a jolt. I was in a lot of pain and it felt like my insides were on fire. I was being pulled apart inside. I tried to sit and I couldn't. I tried to lie down, I couldn't. If I tried to kneel, it was worse. It just felt like they were tearing apart my insides. At a point, I just knew I couldn't handle it, so I went to my mother and I told her what was going on. She thought it was probably food poisoning or whatever it is, but she wanted to watch me for a bit, just observe and see what's up. In that time it took to observe, I was in so much pain. The pain got worse, and then I had nausea, and then from nausea I had diarrhea, and then it was I was just everywhere. So my mother decided, okay, let her give me what do you call it, something for the pain before we went to the hospital. It was when I went to the toilet after diarrhea so much that I saw blood on my panties. I went to my mom and like, there's blood on my panties. Woo! She said, oh, you have now become a woman. 21 years later, that pain is something that I deal with every single month. I'm not saying once in a while I get a reprieve. No. I'm saying every single month I have that pain. I'm talking cramps, diarrhea, nausea, and it's even worse because now that I'm older, my body has even changed, and then there are worse symptoms that are there. This is what a typical menstrual cramp, or to put it in plain English, period pains feels like. So generally, women have these kinds of cramps. There are women who do not have it, but there are women most times who have these cramps. It's your body's way of saying, oh, you didn't have a baby this month, punishment, right? So a lot of us go through this, women across the world, and it's so cross-cutting because it is the breaking down of the lining of your uterus. For some women, it is even worse. The pain I go through, right? I mean the pain, the bending, all of it. Some women have it even worse. Some people cannot sit down, some people cannot lie down. Like, it is just a proper struggle. You don't know how to sit, you don't know how to lie down. If you do lie down, it's like, oh, why did you lie down? If you stand up, it's like, why are you standing? If you bend, it's like, why are you bending? So your body is literally beating you black and blue. So I want to talk about some other things that have begun to happen as I've become older. One, there's the breast tenderness, right? And this starts right now, even from ovulation. Ovulation is that point midway in your menstrual cycle where your body releases an ovary or the egg, in preparation for fertilization. So ovulation is 2 weeks, usually 2 weeks before your period. Now, what I have is breast tenderness from ovulation. Count it now. So my period pain is not just the problem. It's that from ovulation, we are having breast tenderness. Sometimes you have fever. Sometimes you have diarrhea. You have pain in your lower belly. And this is normal. This is just like, okay, you can leave because this one is not so bad until you get to your period. Now, some women have said that from ovulation day that they have pain, like proper cramps. So women generally are going through hell just because they are women. Like I said, there are women who do not feel any of this. I know people who say, oh, okay, they just see that maybe they got stained. That's how they knew that they were on their period. You do not know what the sky spirits have done for you. Other women have it worse. There are some genetic conditions. For example, the polycystic ovary symptom, or what most people call PCOS, and other people who have endometriosis. Now, these two conditions, I'm going to take out time to break them down in separate episodes because they are heavy, they're big, and they're things that we need to talk about separately. But just to say in this episode that these two things, when I talk about the pain I feel, right? People who show any of these symptoms have pain almost times 10. So some of these women have to be admitted in the hospital for the duration of the time that they're having their menstrual cycle. It means that the pain is extreme. So why am I talking about all of these things, right? There are people who say women exaggerate their period cramps. Now, when I hear this, the thing pains me to my spirit. Because once I'm having pain from ovulation day, which increases significantly on the first day of my period and only lets up after the end of my period, once I have to deal with all of that pain, and someone tells me, oh, women want attention. Trust me, is enough to want to beat somebody up. Now, there was a time I went with a friend to the hospital who was having major cramps, and the doctor now said, oh, why is she acting so serious? That is it not just period cramps? What the flying? Okay, I can't curse anymore. Okay. But I was pissed the hell off because I was ready to go at him with all of me, because how dare you negate a person's suffering, a person's pain, and especially because you're a doctor. I was really disappointed with his lack of empathy, and I knew that a lot of people still need to unlearn that belief that, oh, women are trying too hard to get attention. That's why they are overestimating their pain. No woman overestimates the pain that she feels. Now, if you're around women when they're going through their period, it is in your interest to find out first, what is this person like? How are they like? And see how you can help. And not be the one person who thinks, oh, it's not that serious. Or Benny, it is that serious. Let me tell you just how serious it is. In my family, where we have my mother, myself, and 2 sisters, only one of my sisters does not experience excruciating pains during her menstrual cycle. That is, only 1 in 4 doesn't have period pains. Let me switch that up. 3 in 4 of us, which can be taken into the greater population of women. Let's say 3 in 4 women are suffering from great pain once they have their period. So please, do not negate our pain. To just wrap this up, this is what you need to do. If your friends, your families, your lovers, and especially for men who are around women this time, because women rarely ever negate another woman's period pains because they know what they're feeling, but usually it is men. So yeah, this message may just be for men. If you're going to be around people who are having their periods, find out the kind of person they are first. Someone like me, dude, leave me the hell alone. Right? Another person will probably want you to cuddle them. Another person will probably want you to maybe get them hot water bottles and whatnot. I've seen on social media where certain women love it when their partner just shows some care and brings like a care package for them during their period. Whatever it is, learn about the person that you're with. Be as supportive as possible. Don't think that when a woman is on her period, she's trying to get your attention. Oh, Benny, no. So do yourself a favor, learn what works with the person you're with, whether it's your sister, your wife, your girlfriend, partner, colleague, whatever, and then see how best you can help them in that time frame. This is one in a series of talks that we'll be having on menstrual cramps and the different types that there is, but I just hope that you use this opportunity to understand that we cannot lie about the pain. Ogbeni, it is very serious. That's about it on this episode today. I'm glad that you stayed with me to the end. There are ways to reach me in the end credit, and like I always say, questions and comments are welcome. It's hugs and kisses from Ramat. Bye.